Look at the crazy robot dance. Isn't it cool? I'm the youngest speaker of the night, am I? And the only Asian. So, yeah, I'm Ethan, and I'm a sophomore computer science major at Notre Dame. I come from Guangzhou, a South China city, and for 9 years I had lived by a creek. It's a creek I both hate and love. I hate it because it has a lot of pollution. I love it, however, because every year during the traditional Dragon Boat Festival, local neighborhoods witness Dragon Boat races on the creek. The fanfare, the firecrackers, and the fancy designs of the dragon boats, so many F words, I don't know why. All of these suggest that the creek is the memory carrier of the community. So stakeholders really need to speed up restoration process to ensure that such memory is good. I happened to realize the same thing here in Notre Dame and in South Bend when I started my proposal to better the Bowman Creek here. Bowman Creek has been a problem for over 3 decades, initially due to industrial waste and later residential waste, because people treat the creek as a dump. They dump into it. Can't imagine that, because as a part of the community, you have to contribute to the better parts of the community. You can't just do negative impacts on it. So I really want to do something to change that. So I joined a restoration group on Bowman Creek, which includes Notre Dame professors, people from the government, and also Riley High School students, because the Bowman Creek goes through the Riley High School. And we make 3 goals in our restoration group. The first one is to improve the water quality. That's the most important thing, right? And the second thing is to redesign the landscape. Because in our survey, it shows that people actually want amenities, more amenities along the creek. So we probably want to build something for them. And actually, we're building a linear park along the creek. The third goal is to educate people. You know, it's also more important, although I mentioned something else is important also. And that's the point I focus on, educating people. And I was thinking, I'm a computer science major. What can I do to educate people? I'm like just coding, geeky. But maybe I can do something like on the web. That's the most impactful thing right now, right? So first project, I encourage students in Riley High School to do water testing. And I'm making water tutorials for them to learn, both doing something like chemistry and biology, and also reporting us with feedbacks about the creek. So we can have a very perspective evidence of how the creek is being improved during the process. So I'm doing web tutorials online. Other people in the community can also join. If people are really interested in the daily use of their water, they can actually use the water testing tutorials to do water testing. You know, it's kind of awesome. And also there's the web database. We can include data from engineers who are really doing like high-end experiments. And we also include data from students. So we can inspire those students to actually join the effort to make the community a better place. Because it's Ignite in Michiana, you have to be really inspiring, right? So yeah, that's the topic. So second project I'm doing is to start an art contest. Why? Because to educate people, we usually think of STEM education, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. But students usually lose like ingenuity in learning those stuff, like just reading textbooks. No fun. I'm from Notre Dame, I say that. But you have to really be creative. So I plan to start an art contest themed on Bowman Creek. And I will ask students, mostly from high school and probably other K-12 education institutes, and ask those students to join in and draw about the future of Bowman Creek, or the future about Michiana, South Bend community. And I will put those online as web exhibitions. See, I pull those towards the computer science side. So those things, when put online, will have very big impact on the community. People can see, well, wow, the younger generations are thinking, like imagining what the future of our community like. Oh, it's so lovely. And that we could probably join in their effort. Also, I mentioned the linear park. So maybe we can put the paintings, the photographs, those students will have created inside the linear park. So when people at night, when walking in the linear park, they will see those students, wow, their paintings are so amazing, and see what a lovely community we can have in South Bend. So you can see that with my interests incorporated, I'm doing those small projects and realizing small goals, but I'm merging my efforts with this big community which is doing the great jobs already. And we will pull our efforts together and create a better future for South Bend and let Bowman Creek really be the memory carrier of the community. Thank you.